Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I hope everybody's been having a nice weekend so far. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Hi, King. Hi, Come Stranger. Hi, Smoky Meadows. Hi, Kadia. Hi, Simon. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. I'll just say it. Been feeling a bit low today, but I'll try and get into it so we can still have a nice, fun stream. Because there's still lots to accomplish, and I've got plans. But I hope everybody's doing well. Oh yes, that is true. There is a game going on. There's a game going on right now. So please have fun with that if that's something you want to follow. We've got quite a few mysteries that we're close to solving. I think the thing where I left off on exactly was we were going to in the act, and that would give us, we have the blackmail. Okay, yeah, so that's where we are. Hi, Pills. Welcome. And then the one thing I couldn't remember last time is like where the piano was, and I was looking, and I think it's in the basement somewhere. So back to the basement. There's still all sorts of things. We finished Doyle basically, which I think should give us something here. Search the manager's office. You have to find out what this all links to, who we can talk to. But yeah, so we should find other people we can talk about the toy and see where that leads us. All sorts of things. Hi, Gig. Welcome. I think where I was gonna head to... Okay, we're right at the end. A bunch of people in the drawing room. I wanted to get to... Oh, you're in the atrium. Women's dorm. Yes, basement, exactly. At the stable, we need to get... Where... Your PM, so we just don't know where you are. Actually, your PM's about to end. Then you'll be in the walled garden again. And will you be there? Yeah, okay. So we can wait till the end for a moment. We want to talk to Mr. Blake again as well. Catacombs. Well, while you're right there, there's still things to talk to you about. And one big... Now we're in... One big question. Yeah. Which I'm really need to figure out is... I think this is like, Darcy. Put the ghost to rest. Find something Mr. Darcy's. Where is it? Oh, Golashabach. That, yeah, if you wouldn't know that off the top, that'd be a hard title to remember unless you know it. Oh, interesting. Bromas! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Yes, so some changes I have. I'll update that. I do have some new outfits and designs in the works. They're ready to be revealed. I was just waiting for some pieces to make like a proper reveal stream. But I might, or I could just post them, I guess. But I thought it might be fun to make it like a stream and I can talk about it a bit more. But maybe I'll do that sooner rather than later. I'll check in about some stuff. But I'm very excited to show some things off when I can. A ghost theme model. It was a bold choice to pivot from a ghost theme model to a giraffe themed one. Have there been many giraffe theme VTubers? I know there was Kiri Kilovolts, I think was her name. Really cool design.
Ah, Mr. Ward. How can I help?
We have to talk about many things. It must be difficult, your son's injuries. I'm not sure which is worse, Mary's death or his injuries. To know so much of his life has been taken from him. He'll never ride a horse, nor dance with the woman he loves. Will he find love? Will it matter if he does? Or does the Blake line end with him? I would give anything, do anything, take any risk to undo what has been done to him. If that were an option. Is there time travel magic? Is that what you were trying to do? Your son, Walter, he keeps to himself? He is not suited to life in a hotel, but a private residence is large enough that he is never forced to face that reality. Would he have been different had the accident not happened? His mother was certainly more social than I. Perhaps he would have learned some of that from her. Okay, that didn't... Then we'll ask one more thing, just to get this to roll over. Did you know that Mr. Coventry has left all of his earthly possessions to Walter in his will? Earthly possessions. I don't think I've ever heard someone use that term before. I mean, in real life. Has he? How unusual. I suppose he has no children of his own. He must have taken a shine to the boy. Still. So, I mean, we don't have voice acting there. So my theory is still like...
Marquess Blake. Of course.
The young master has... Okay, bar opens. Did you teleport away from me? Okay, so my theory is still... Walter Blake is like controlling Mr. Coventry somehow. That's where I'm rolling. And I guess from that, the Marquess doesn't actually know that. I can talk more about design stuff when we have the stream. And am I gonna pull the Arknight banner today? Is today... Well, when the Chen and Wang banner come out next week, I will be pulling on that. I think that's next week? Yeah, is it the 6.5 anniversary? I thought that was next week. Oh, we can talk to you.
Yes, my child.
I've spoken with Mr. Doyle. Oh? I know you two are working on something here at the manor, but he has decided to remove himself from the task. He asked me to pass this message on to you. I see. I suspected as much. I knew him, you know. I married his parents and baptized him as a baby. He was a good boy, a devout boy. I asked him to help with some church business, but I did not know what this place would do to him. He has changed. Lost. I see that now, and I accept I did that to him by sending him here. I understand and respect his need to be free. Hopefully he will return in time on his own terms. And your task? I will try to carry on alone, I suppose. Humanity will not save itself, and Jesus had no company up on his cross. We shall see. Confirm hypothesis. Evidence of murder. Are we... gonna save humanity? I mean, is that gonna be your task to us? Is that how we're gonna act? We have to save humanity? Okay, first I'm gonna see if these change. Okay. Assume we're gonna... this is save... save humanity by freeing an Aeon? Cause it's... Hi Leva Chain, hi Helen, welcome. From the Black Iron Prison? What if? I know what happened here!
Father Sinnott believes he can save humanity here. I should find and confront him about this.
I think... do we really need to stop him? I think we should. If he wants to save humanity, we should let him.
Yes, my child.
Your goal is to save humanity by freeing an Aeon from the Black Iron Prison.
If you have worked all that out, then you understand, yes?
Oh wait, it was an Eon, I think.
I believe I do.
You know what lies deep beneath this complex, and what needs to be done. Good. For the mind is willing, but the body is weak. I was unsure I could do this alone. But no, we cannot discuss this here. Come to my room. I have no idea how an Aeon came to be trapped under this complex, but nothing else explains all the strange behavior here. Ghosts? What are ghosts? A breaking of the fundamental rules of the universe. Time marches on, entropy moves forward, life becomes death. But here, it is riddled with ghosts and other aberrations. Why? Because the Aeon's presence warps reality around it. Think, child. It is a being of pure creation, absolute power. Why then can't it leave? Why indeed? It must be trapped. Trapped like us in the Black Iron Prison. Perhaps by the Demiurge itself.
I think he's about to awaken a persona.
Whatever the reason, we must free it. And I know how. Many good believers died to help me bring this magic up from the cold, dark depths of the Eisressenwelt caverns. The night I read about the caverns' discovery, caverns of ice found so out of place in Austria, I had a fever dream. Miles inside its interior, I saw an altar of ice. The answer, I knew, was there.
Oh, I just saw this in the Minions movie.
We left at once, but it took months of digging, climbing, and searching to find the frozen shrine, buried far beyond what von Postlet-Zorich had discovered of the caves. It was not so grand now, having melted after who knows how long, but there I found it. Behold! The Aeon Killing Sigil!
Father!
not, child. I see the look in your eye. The fear of killing such a being.
New emoji. You're right, this whole image. This game rocks. Why do we always end with the demiurge? It's like me and cannibalism. Some games. My game choices have universal constants.
But you can only kill its mortal shell, that which is used to anchor it to this place. In truth, all you will do is set it free. And once freed, it will return to Monad and tell them of this place, this realm of rotten debauchery. Once the true God knows of us and our plight in this prison, and of our dedication and kindness in freeing its Aeon, it will come. It will save us.
I need to look up this guy's voice actor. He understood the assignment. So did Ward here.
And we will be free.
Maybe this should just be the thumbnail. Oh.
Why are you telling me this? Showing me this?
I am not sure I have much left in me. At all.
Why are we standing so far away? I can't hear you if you whisper.
And now, Seamus is gone.
No!
You know of the Aeon, the prison, our condemnation here. And now you have the sigil. Perhaps you can succeed where Seamus and I have failed. Go, child. Find the Aeon and free it. Free us all. Now, if you could excuse me. I am so tired. I do not think I have this evening's seance in me.
Mystery solved. Do we not have to... I mean, we still have the act, but interesting that counts, even if we don't necessarily do it. Mystery solved. Father Sinat will no longer be attending the seance. Father Sinat has passed the Aeon killing sigil and all that it represents onto me. This should have happened in Conclave. Okay, I got an achievement. Preaching to the choir. Mystery solved. For Doyle and Father Sinat. The world can certainly be a callous place, but a prison is a bit of a stretch. That sigil, though. Father Sinat seems convinced it was designed to kill an Aeon. Yet it looks so similar to those I've found throughout this house. I assume these sigils were some form of Irish pagan magic. Then how did this one end up in Austria for Father Sinat to find? Yeah, so really did that... I think confront... Can I... I mean, that's the end of it, but... I mean, we did find... I guess we can look down there again if there's something else. Wait, we still have tasks. But I think I remembered where the piano was while we're here. Oh, that's a weird... That confused me. That was a weird... bit of upsetting angle. Hi, Roland from Library Rune on the Switch. Don't you mean Legend of Runia? It was... And as I navigate through here, as I mentioned, I did see the Minions movie. I needed something to do, and that was the only thing in the local theater. And you know, I have to say, formerly I did not like the Minions, but I need to, and I have to say, I forgive them. I mean, I hope they forgive me for saying such things. They marched for women's rights. They are great and deep appreciators of art, and not just that, they appreciate their forefathers in the art of the motion picture. They saved the world. I have nothing but the deepest love and respect for them now, and I forgive them. Roland, sorry. Sorry, it's very important for me to sing the praises of the new Minions movie. The piano! Okay, do I have to actually read music here? A fine piano. It looks to still be in working order. I wonder, I could try the melody Miss Hisham gave me. Don't know. I'm a bit rusty. Okay, at least it gives you that. Okay, just straight up. I'm more familiar with guitar tabs and chords now. So then down one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is it. The vase Miss Hisham has been looking for. What was... huh? Oh.
You found it.
No, she's unlocked Watson powers.
I know what we discussed, but I have changed my mind. I can destroy it myself. No, I will put it in a museum. Return it home. Does it matter? Just hand it over.
No.
Give it to me! Now!
No! I won't have you lost, like so many before you. And just like that, it's over. Goodbye, Wilhelmina Blake.
What did I... No, I remember. I'm sorry, Mr. Ward. I don't know. I don't know what possessed me. Or rather, I do. But now, I feel as if I can think. For the first time in a long time, my mind is entirely mine. Mr. Ward, I thank you.
You're welcome.
With that accursed base gone, I finally have some peace, some clarity. I need to rest. I've not rested in so long.
All in a day's work.
I will be skipping this grand séance as a start. I can see no good to come of it. I will keep away. Perhaps you should too.
Miss Hisham will no longer be attending the séance. Miss Hisham has been freed from the curse of her vase, and I got an achievement for that. Look at us go. It's only been one in-game minute. I half expected QTE. I would. It did feel kind of like set up for be fighting. I was like, I can't give it to you if I wanted to. There's been no dialogue options. Actually, there has been, but not yes and no necessarily. What is the stairs? I'm trying to get outside, but I keep getting distracted, because then we can, what was it, kill 3 birds with 1 stone? Maybe a bit negative. This scene encapsulates well enough grip I have with some contemporary games. The characters narrate their private states of mind too freely and clearly. I feel like... There's the gardens. Actually, while we're here, the other thing I've been... Where's the plot? Yeah. It's a metaphor. I would never kill a birdie. So there's... I was thinking there's this silly puzzle. And I haven't found I don't believe I found like a note that did it, but normally the like answers are in here. Some toys. Oh, library topic unlock vampire. There are vampires. Back to what Pills was saying. It's hard. I feel like sometimes in writing it's a necessity or for like clarity. Sometimes you need to use like shorthands. Normally, like, crate, we can look in there. Owls. Entertainment schedule. Cleaning supplies. They're not like... like these shapes. A bucket? I don't think that's the answer. I mean, when you don't have a limited budget, you don't have necessarily the ability to communicate things with let's review the documents quickly. Treasure map. Notes, wine list, shaky symbols. Anything? Tech division. Help me. Ah, okay, son. Welcome. Just normally the answer's like... close enough, and I just haven't found anything that's hinted me towards that. But I guess not. I know sometimes in media or games, I've definitely like experienced monologues where it's like, this is not how a person would talk, but I understand it is like the only sort of shorthand that we have to work with right now. you're done. We were trying to find... You're in the walled garden. It's the southeast atrium. Go from the northeast corridor. We can go from... Or I can go from here, I think. We can go around the stables? Oh, it's raining? Oh, Rory. I have to talk to you as well. Cause there's some stuff.
What good are such things if we don't use them where they're needed?
Thank you. Okay, that's nice that this gets brought up again. I'm glad you're in attendance for Miss Barbosa's sake. It was good of you to provide her that photograph.
It only cost me a little time and some development materials. Compared to what it gets Miss Barbosa, it's nothing at all. Magic is born from the need for its practical applications, after all. What good is it if it's withheld?
Oh. So we have some of this stuff on Shadow. I think it's worth asking. Oh! Do you also have some components? Can you think of anything your aunt might be missing to help her with her work at the well? 100 things, Mr. Ward, but only one that matters: modernity. The Séance is modern magic. She cannot protect against it without modern tools. If only she would accept my help. Can you provide me with some stuff? Have you been apprenticing under Fia for long? I have, for too long in truth. I've learned everything she has to teach me, but I'm still an apprentice. She doesn't like my modern approach to the role. She believes it distracts me from the work, but to adapt is the work. If only I could get her to see. Modern problems require modern solutions. Do you know of the Milesians? Know of them? I am one, Mr. Ward, as are you, presumably. They're a race of men who came here and wrestled the right to settle from the gods. I do love the country, but some days I wish our ancestors had sailed to somewhere warmer. I gather that Miss Dean was interested in learning Irish magic from your aunt. She was. Fia rejected her, though. That's all there is to that. I feel like we're still sort of missing some things. Do you know anything about the symbols on the well? Ah, that's Aunt Fia's work. You should ask her about it. Okay?
I have to be on.
Be well.
So I feel like we are gonna need this stuff from you necessarily, but we're still kind of... Find correspondence. Oh. Right. I think that's also gonna be in the hidden stashes, which we haven't found. Okay, not the walled garden. The problem in BG theory is the omniscient narrator telling you little details you should know sometimes. I mean, I guess I'm like extra empathetic. Not that I'm particularly a writer, but I'm interested in the art of storytelling and the sacrifices you sometimes have to make, particularly in terms of like the mediums with like gameplay and images and the time constraints. Oh right, we can go from the ballroom. And so I do give like leeway for the difficulty of some of that. And like there's often I don't have answers and I'm willing to be critical sometimes, like that didn't work, but oh Joyce. Talk to you. Sometimes it's just sort of part of the writing style and you just sort of get used to it. Raining, it's pouring. Oh.
So, if I might ask, do you ladies find yourselves at events like this often?
Quite often. I've attended more than my fair share. Mostly in London, but not always.
But an entire week, with the ultimate goal of some grand ritual. Oh, nothing like this has ever been done before.
It seems more the venture of one of the secret societies than that of a seer.
That's true. I think that's why we found it so enticing.
Then you're not of a society yourselves?
No. I have a gift. And I enjoy the company of those who would believe it. And Victoria and her infinite patience is here at my behest.
It's not patience. After all, this has been a more interesting week than I would be having otherwise.
Hello.
Hello?
I found this blackmail envelope.
I've managed to gain access to the room in the catacombs, as you requested. I found this stashed away there.
Oh, my goodness! You actually did it? I'm very grateful, Mr. Ward. We must tell Ivy right away. Mr. Hunter too. He's been very concerned about Ivy.
She's right there.
I suppose I'll have to come clean to her too.
Oops, sorry. Excuse me for interrupting you. Are we gonna gather everyone? Oh.
For all that trouble. I suppose you really did not imagine we'd ever just get our hands on everything to be able to just burn it away. But that's all of it, isn't it? There's nothing else.
That's everything.
Oh, I could cry.
Yeah, 3 birds, 1 stone.
No need for that now, lass. You're alright. Oh, but you do like to make me worry, don't you?
I'm just making sure you haven't lost your touch. Oh, but Dara, I'm sorry.
Sorry? You haven't a thing to be sorry about. But let's keep you two out of any more trouble, eh? Well, while that sight of yours is coming back, we'll have both of you keep these with you. They'll keep you safe during that séance. I have a bad feeling about that one.
May I have one?
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. You're very good to us.
And there's not much I wouldn't do for Ivy, Mrs. Lau. And now she's a grown woman. I trust her to know what's best for her. So you'd best not prove her wrong in that. You understand?
Dara!
Of course, Mr. Hunter. And Mr. Ward, too. You really do both have my thanks.
Oh, certainly. If there's anything you ever need.
But, Ivy, I do have to talk to you. I need to apologize.
I mean, if you're
You should know everything.
you're a seer, can you help with some puzzles, please? Should go find out the Bible that that other note mentioned. Hello.
I'd better get back to my duties. I'll leave you be.
Yes, I think myself and Victoria have a lot to discuss now. Thank you both for your help.
Mystery solved. Miss McLeod will attend the seance, but under the protection of Hunter's ward. Having dispensed with the blackmail material gathered by Miss Dean, she's now free to live in peace with Mrs. Lau. Mrs. Lau will attend the seance, but she'll be protected by Mr. Hunter's ward. Having destroyed the blackmail materials, Mrs. Lau is now able to focus on her relationship with Miss McLeod. Mystery solved. That achievement is called White Knight. Mr. Hunter will attend the seance, but under the protection of a charm he made. Mr. Hunter has done all he can to protect Mrs. McLeod from the whims of Miss Dean. We're halfway, look at us go. Have you even interacted with all the characters yet? Said King a bit ago. We still haven't talked to Miss Walter Blake. What am I working with now? Look at that. I think it wants us to... I think it wants us to investigate his room more from that. Summon the 3 aspects. That's still a question mark. I don't think we have like a act, so that's still more profile. I assume there's more to like ask there. Talk more with Joyce. What? Let me... Where am I? Okay, upstairs. I'm just talking about like the storytelling again, because it's visual novels have to do a lot with very little. I was thinking... Hello. I was thinking about Arknights again recently, and just... because it also uses the sort of visual novel style, and just the little... Oh, that's library, that's okay. Just the little things that like Limbus does now, which is just like, I mean, not just voice acting, but just the little bit of animations, a bit more like activity in CGs, where you have like those CGs that are like split into multiple panels. Just how those little things really aid in storytelling, like sort of more expressions, more pop-ups. Now like being able to pan across a background. It really, I think, does add and makes the experience more readable and enjoyable, particularly in terms of like characters. I was like, where are we talking about? Left a handy for mass on Sunday. Do I need to like go check that Bible? Is that what's going on here? Do you ever think, not for everyone, but just things you really resonate, having discussion stream after you finish your games? Yeah, there are... I mean, for VTubers, like, just chatting streams are fairly common. Part of me wants to, like, be able to do that more. I just have, like, a limit to how much time I can stream. And then in that case, when I don't want to, like, lose my momentum with a game, but maybe more. Pills has good points here about the writing. Arknight's writing is way too much versus Library of Ruina, which is very economical. Good economical writing is understated. I think it's also just like a visual novel type thing. Umineko uses like I guess Ryukishi I don't think I noticed it as much when I was reading it the first time. I remember seeing a tweet that was like, they'll explain something and then they go in other words and then explain it again. I was reading a thread about like storytelling in Gotcha, and somebody pointed out like they thought Arknights had some of the best world building, but the storytelling wasn't as strong as like Limbus. And again, I can't really compare. Compared to some of the other ones that people say are the best, so I won't really, and we all have our own preferences. Like what kind of stories we do like, so I don't really feel comfortable talking about things that are the best. Should we go to the... What was it, Mass and... Yeah, it was in the... Catholic Mass was in the drawing room. Should we check there? If we can... If there's a note for its own thing... Catches your eye. Looked at that book apparently. Bible. You will stone them with stones for the blood upon their heads, and on the inside cover in loosing cursive are the initials CJ. The housekeeper, Mrs. Caitlin Joyce. It's Mrs. Joyce who vandalized the flyer, but why? Okay, but did that tell me... That gave me evidence, but did that... I don't think that told me the answer to that puzzle. Well, we can go see Joyce. Ask her about we can ask her about the rattle.
Good.
Hello, sir.
I'll write this form hypothesis. You wouldn't happen to know anyone who's missing hand-carved rattle, Mrs. Joyce? Missing? Missing a... Oh, sir, that might be Miss Murphy's. Bring it to me and I'll return it. I wouldn't want you upsetting the young girl needlessly. Did you take this parcel of money from Miss Dean's belongings? Well, sir, I hardly have the money to pay you out of my own pocket now, did I? And Miss Dean was very well off, do you know? I can't imagine she'll mind the costs. I suppose you went to a lot of trouble to get this, didn't you? You didn't even sign your name on my hiring letter. Oh, this event is very important for the hotel, sir. Mr. Varley knew there were a detective snooping about the guests. He's just going to have to put up with it now anyway. Tell me, Mrs. Joyce, do you have a favorite Bible verse? Oh, well, if you must know, sir, I'm quite partial to Leviticus. Good wisdom in any of his verses. I know the New Testament gets all the attention these days, but sometimes there's nothing like good old-fashioned justice. Yes, please turn your back on me while I do your hypothesis. Time. just in case, because that was confusing before. And Kaylin Joyce's goal is to blank to blank before she's able to, I assume this is like conduct the séance. Wait, did she actually plan to? Wait, I didn't think that was literal. What if? I know what happened here.
Mrs. Joyce intends to stone Miss Montevani to death. I should find and confront her about this.
Okay, this is worth confronting.
Good day.
Hello, sir. Anything I can do for you?
Your goal is to stone Miss Mantovani to death before she's able to conduct the séance.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my sweet Lord. What is wrong with me? Every moment the witch lives, I sin. Even Abraham could kill his son for God, sir. Why is it so hard to kill a damn witch?
Could you forgive yourself if it were easy? Is this truly what God intends? Think, Mrs. Joyce.
Think.
You don't understand. She's just been so kind, and I keep seeing her face. Except there's wet red down her skull, and the squelch of bone mixed with the scent of iron, so thick you can taste it. And her hair is matted, and she's crying, and I just...
None of it happened. None of it has to.
Doesn't it?
No, we are godly. But not everyone needs to be godly to be good. And just because somebody is a mystic, that doesn't also mean that they are monsters.
Oh, I want to believe that. But every time I try, it feels like I'm questioning him.
So try again. God is steadfast enough for questions, Mrs. Joyce. And he's good enough to love you when you seek answers. I have faith.
Oh, sir, oh, you're right, aren't you? I can't do it. I almost... Oh, could I? Oh, sweet Lord, forgive me. Maybe he sent me an angel? To show me these people aren't savages. Please, take this. It's St. Bridget's cloth, a brat vrida for your protection. I pray the Lord keep you safe.
Then you're not?
I mean it, sir. I'll find a way to repent. I don't know how yet, but something will come up. I have faith that it will.
Good. I know this is a lot. I'll be back to check on you, Mrs. Joyce.
Sometimes I can't tell what the tone is here. Are you actually the possible with the holy ribbon? Can I? Hold on, we need to talk to you some more.
Hello, sir.
Omar, are you ever gonna play Arcanites on stream ever? I'm interested in it. The third aspect. I thought it could be her, but yeah, that was locked. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Play Arcanites on stream. I did do the Ave Mujica event, but I just found the emulator wasn't running very well on my computer, so I want to see when the PC port, hopefully it seems quite likely now, does come out. I'd like to try it again. And if there's like, it depends on like the event or something. I guess when the PC client is out. It was announced for JP, so I guess we'll find out at the stream later, but I assume it's coming in For JP, it's coming out in like early August. My nightmare is becoming a gacha streamer, but sometimes there's like, sometimes I'd like to.
Mrs. Joyce, you told me before that you wish to repent for your actions. Is that still true?
Oh, yes, Mr. Ward, it is.
Well, I have a mission. If you choose to accept it.
In that case, Mr. Dupre is in desperate need of your help. The spirit of his dearest friend has been trapped inside the manor, and only a worshipper of Saint Bridget can set her free.
St. Bridget? But she... I had no idea she cared for people such as them. The Lord truly does have a lot to teach me these days, doesn't he? Yes, Mr. Ward. Tell him I'm ready and willing to help. Whatever it takes, I'll be there. Hello, sir.
Hello, Mrs. Joyce. Do you know... I cannot find the right words to say.
Oh, thank the Lord, sir. Me too.
I suppose, thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I can't imagine this is easy for you. What can I do to make this less frightening?
Sir, you are in mourning. I should be the one to ask that question. And yet you're asking me, who treated all of you like... Oh... You're all so... different to what I expected. Let me try to be different too, sir, and tell me what to do.
Simply be here, Mrs. Joyce. That is more than enough.
Ward's looking a bit worried.
I'm not sure that
You fear the flame, don't you, Mr. Ward? I can see it in your eyes.
yes. It's taken a lot from me.
You know, Breed, your Saint Bridget, they are fire deities. Laura was a priestess of the flame. She was part of a sisterhood who kept a sacred fire going back home. And a part of her was given to that fire, as was her wish.
That's beautiful.
I think it's funny, and very like Laura, that she picked you to manifest to. One last playful act.
I'm scared too, Mr. Ward. I've never been so out of my depth. But I see now we have to face our fears, to grow. Each one's work will be made clear, for the day will reveal it, and fire will test it. The fire will show what each person's work is worth. 1 Corinthians 3:13. But as a godly man, you already know that. What is your work worth, Mr. Ward?
Well, it's about that time, Laura. I won't say goodbye again. I've already done it twice. Instead, perhaps we could say, see you soon, old friend.
Thank you, Mr. Ward. Both of you.
I think he's one of my favorites.
Oh, sir. You're crying.
I'm glad it's not raining hard enough.
My heart's never been broken quite like this, Mrs. Joyce. But I weep with joy that she may be at peace. Thank you for your help. Without you, she...
I'll not suffer to think about it, sir.
Mrs. Joyce, now that your mind is changing towards these ways, will you join me for the séance?
You know, I think I will. I didn't realize before, but I was harboring a deep dread about it. Now that it is gone, I would like to attend.
I hope you're both protected.
I know what you mean. It's as if some part of it felt it to be unsafe. But now, I think Laura is watching over us and wants us to be there.
Come, let's get you inside. I'll make you a hot cup of tea.
Thank you, Mrs. Joyce. That would be much appreciated.
Can you teleport me inside too? I don't want to be stuck here. Ah! I would give anything to speak to Amon again, to apologize. But to summon his spirit in flames? I can see the comfort it brought Mr. Dupre. It would be so easy to see you again, but I don't think I have it in me to call you all this way here. I've dragged you through the fire before. Never again. Mystery solved. Mr. Dupre is now protected from harm at the Séance by Laura's spirit. With help from myself and Mrs. Joyce, his friend's soul is now freed from the Manor's grip. Mystery solved. Mrs. Joyce is now protected from harm at the Séance by Laura's spirit. Mrs. Joyce has repented for her fearful ways and has opened her heart to other beliefs. Look at us go! The third light is gone now too. What thresholds do the lights mean? We're speedrunning! The three aspects, mystery solved, Mr. Dupre, and Mrs. Joyce. And look at the urn. Hope you're having a grand old time up there, Laura. Rest well. Woohoo! I think we're still... You have the act. Investigate room 9. Still some stuff we're missing. Oh, I think we're still... still wait for you. We do need the other components, which I think with Rory we need find correspondence. How do I get out of here? Okay, we're close enough. Turn around. Don't leave me out here, not in the rain. That's you sleeping, not you needing to get up. I'm glad you chose this game. Me too, me too. I'm glad it was recommended to me. What AAA game has the most cookie-cutter writing you can think of? I haven't played, like... What's the last AAA game I've even played? I feel it now when I watch, like, when I was watching, like, all the game awards and the game shows, like, how much I'm... tend to do more with indie and... Yeah, basically indie. Of the, like, big franchises, it's like Fire Emblem, basically, for me. Okay, so bad blood, Leviticus, words of protection. Can I ask Hunter or Mr. Varley? Where are they? I mean, we can summon Mr. Varley. In the lobby if we need it. Let's try that. Look, you're definitely haunted if you're just standing out there in the rain. I feel like the rattle has to be important. This might be an odd question, but does YouTube give you the option to ban people from your channel to agree that they can't watch any of your videos in stream? I don't believe so. Look. It's one thing I do wish... Not that I've ever had to, like, use it, really, but I do wish YouTube had some more, like, robust...
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Can you... tell me about this rattle? I do wish YouTube had a bit more, like, robust... like, monitoring settings and such. As a mod, I can hide people. I don't think I can ban people either. I mostly get, like, if I just check right now, I'm pretty sure I only get... timeout and hide. There's like a... If I go into my, like, settings... Oh, excuse me. If I go into, like, settings, there is, like... a full-on... kind of like removal, but it doesn't, like, I think they can still see the channel, for instance. And I do, when I hear about, like, people talking about the stuff that you can do on Twitch, and, like, people can appeal, and I think that's, like, a good option. I wish we had a bit more, but slowly I think YouTube's been rolling more stuff out. Ellipses. Probably one of Master Blake's old toys. Nothing to worry yourself over, sir. You can leave it at reception or bring it across him in their residence. Okay, that didn't...
Sir.
Thank you, Helen. I don't always notice. But thank you for your service. Thank you, mods. Twitch v YouTube. I don't have any desire to go to Twitch, but things like global emotes. Things like global emotes seem nice. Animated emotes. It can get very overwhelming, which is why I find Twitch sometimes hard. But sometimes it'd be fun. Please don't go to Twitch. Not planning on it, don't worry. Rib, I feel like... Reach the manager's office. Is there anything... Yeah, okay. Let's ask... Is Joyce still there? We can ask about that. Yeah, okay. Don't worry, I'm not going to Twitch. The only... I mean, part of the reason I... Oops, that's the wrong way. Part of the reason I chose... Part of the reason I chose to go to Twitch is because I wanted to stream more. And I wanted to stream more content. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like, relevant to the channel. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like, relevant to the channel. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like, relevant to the channel. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like, relevant to the channel. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like, relevant to the channel. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like, relevant to the channel. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like, relevant to the channel. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like, relevant to the channel. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like, relevant to the channel. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like, relevant to the channel. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like, relevant to the channel. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like, relevant to the channel. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like, relevant to the channel. And I wanted to stream more content that was, like chose YouTube is because I don't understand Twitch. It's a whole different world out there.
Good day.
Hello.
Okay. Seems Miss Murphy is rather eager to discuss something with Father Sinot. Do you know? I haven't a clue about that, sir. But he's a priest, a spiritual teacher of sorts, no? Perfectly normal for us to ask him all manners of things, I'm sure. Of course, you've sought guidance from him as well, then. That's between me and the Lord, sir. Hey, that's not... No.
I'll be off.
God.
I mean, we can go back there now that we're... Find correspondence. Profile Mr. Scarrett. Investigate room 18. Well... I mean, I asked about these main things. I guess we can go back to your room. Looks like I might have missed something. Journal, no family. These aren't like... other things to ask about. Hi, Erling God. I hope you're doing well. Now we're getting to a point where I think... Finn's bag. There's still stuff to... There's less... Oh, research Malish. Okay, we can do that. I assume that's either asking people... Mr. Amara, there's also profile... Hot and moving, that's... Ugh. Not envy that. Talk to Master Blake. Okay, so clearly that's not something we can really do. Count... And correspondence. Profile... I feel like we're missing something for you. I guess we're gonna double check some investigation, I presume. I wonder where I'd like to finish off is before the silent dinner. And which rooms are we gonna check out? And then maybe we can finish it all by Mr. Scarrett. Sounds like there's someone. Okay, not doing that. Wonder what happens if you walk. Now that we know someone's in there, I wonder what happens. Throw Finn, Mr. Amara, Miss. Wonder could just like get that bad ending. It's kind of funny. To the manager's office. We discussed all of those. Learning magic. badly written note. It doesn't seem to... Oh, when's the last time you saved? Good point, good point. Do a proper save. It's the manager's office. I mean, that's the thing. Okay, let's do that. It kicked us out before, but maybe there's more now that we have done that, and I'm really bothered by not being able to find, because I feel like most codes tend to be in the area. Oh, is there... Hold on. Seeing if there's a new library. Okay. That... Okay. To the basement. What? This default angle like upsets me. It makes me feel like I've like fallen through the floor and that's the door or something. A manager's office. Where is that? Servants' hall, manager's quarters, down and one. And the one that ends there. I mean, I feel like I should be allowed in. So that I can... At least we can see what this game over looks like. Okay, okay, that's fair, that's fair. Mr. Ward, this is still my private quarters. I would kindly ask you not to enter this room. Oh, that's fair. That is fair. That is fair. Alright, that's manager's quarters. Manager's office is actually what that's talking about. Excuse me. Okay, we're running back and forth. We accomplished it a lot. Now is the time to just get stuck. And then I can look at the other thing. I've been looking at the individual people. Other thing we can do is we have Blake residence. We can't do that. Miss Dean's attendance. Blackmail envelope. Decipher note. Oh yeah, what's the deal with that? Where's that note? Decipher note. Thought about that one. We can go back to her room. We have any of those? We can try. If we have anything to do with that, and find Miss Dean's hidden notes. And then there's still this. Search for... I looked all around, but we can try again. That was making me wonder if there's more I needed to sort of progress before something showed up, but... So I'm wondering if like the well might have something to do with it. Bad ending. You made him annoyed at you. We'll get the world's worst detective again, and I'll think, what did I don't think what I did was maybe the worst detective. What do you call a deer with no eyes? I have another one. I was eating a penguin earlier. The like little chocolate bickies. I can tell you the joke from that, which was what was it? Assume I've looked through all these, but we'll try again. What did the penguin ask the genie in the lamp for? Letter, clipboard. Well, that one looks like we haven't looked at, so is that different? Various letters from the guests making requests of the hotel for the duration of their stay. Okay, nothing. Complaint letters. Complaint letter. Mail, open letter, we can do that. 3 fishes. Is Bicky some American term? I thought Bicky was British. How about this one? A response to Mr. Varley seems to have asked after a child on behalf of a young mother. The letter assures him the child is safe, but otherwise not forthcoming. Okay. Okay. That's that. I don't know what it means exactly when it's like says just profile. Is to blank with blank. Is to plot with blank to about her. Now that about her. Now that Miss Dean can't help. There we go. What if? Oh wait, is to plot with father to learn about her child that now that. Or I guess talk. Technically. What if? I know what happened here.
Miss Murphy is looking for a means to learn her child is okay. Miss Dean was teaching her magic to that end. But now that she is missing, Miss Murphy is turning to the priest for help. I should find and confront her about this.
Okay, we can do this. We can do this. I mean, the other thing we can do, speaking of bickies, is we can, I don't know, you spell it bicky slang, and it'll tell us where it's from. Popular colloquialism used in the UK, Australia, and New Zealand for a biscuit. A chalky bicky, a chocolate biscuit frequently dunked in tea. that is, yeah, it's spelled B-I-C-C-Y. That's how I learned it.
Sir?
I'm gonna confront. Your goal is to talk with Father Synod to learn about your child now that Miss Dean can't help. These I think are the most surprising ones that aren't voiced. I wonder if like maybe they lost one of them or one of them had to be, because like the rest of these scenes are voiced. I wonder if like one of them had to be they like forgot to record one, or one of them had to be rewritten and then wasn't recorded.
Was she?
Miss, it's all right. You're not in any trouble. Not at all. Miss Dean was teaching you, wasn't she?
I thought we were doing so well. And then she just left. I can't do anything without her.
Oh.
With her gone, I thought Father Synod might know something about my daughter. Or he might know someone who does, but...
He kind of has his own plans here.
But I can't ask. I've tried. I can't make myself do it. I can't say the words. What if he says no?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd do then. I just want to know she's all right.
Don't worry, I'm a detective.
If you'd like, I can ask him for you.
You would do that? You have no idea what that would mean to me.
I can certainly see about it, miss.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, sir. Here, in case this helps. A picture of my girl. Thank you. Please, don't lose it, sir. It's all I really have of her.
I won't. I promise.
Okay. Are you... Where are you? You might be in like your room. And then we can't... I might get mad if I try and come in there now. In your room. Oh, you're in the library. Okay, we can work with that. I think it says you were at 422. Should be. Okay, action unlocked. Then that will be one more person. Yeah, and then maybe... Then I'm not sure who we'll try and figure out next. I don't fully understand... Oh, I'm... Can we ask about... the lesions? Where was the... Okay. Okay, you can only talk to two of you anyway. Father? Where are you? Maybe because we like finished your arc. You don't want to be here anymore. Presumably you'll come out because I don't know what I'd do if we like locked ourselves out of that. Which is your room? Oh yeah, you're in there. I don't know if it will like let us talk to you. I presume I presume you'll come back out. Okay. Oh, and then we'll also check Miss Dean's room. Wait. Oh, we have to go around the other side. Okay. He got relegated to background NPC with no interactions after finishing the mission. He'll only have the default animations now. We'll do a quick save. Because there's no knock option, we're just gonna have to... Can't even barge in. Just leave him to rest. We better not be, like, locked out. We better not. Okay, which is... Let's go back down to Miss Dean's room. I'm gonna assume he just needs, like... this hour. Because it's the hour we, like, solved his mystery in, and then he'll come back out. Let's see if we can do something with the note. Oh, have a good night, King. Oops. Let me in. See if there's anything else. Okay, we do have... Okay. This is... We do have this. Okay, how do we want to... No, actually, we want to be at, like... I don't know exactly how we want to do this one, but... I was gonna make it up. That's not gonna work. That almost worked if we like left this half. Okay. And yeah, we still need a way to like, okay, get back up there. So we leave that. Okay. Okay. We... I know it's been a while since I got stuck on that. I didn't get one immediately. Maybe start from the center line. The... Try that. don't want to like walk. Come on. These off. Oh yeah. Thank you. Oh, here's the Milesians. Are these Miss Dean's private notes? What did she want to hide so dearly? It's apparent I was right. I'd little doubt, of course, but the jump from instinct to confirmation has been beyond imagining. I'm the descendant of a Milesian ruler, one among three. My power is not imagined nor subjective. It is written in the authority of blood. Those curling waves emblemize my blood. Powers for the deserving, it is said. I thought it ominous at first, even a trap, but it's clear I was paranoid. Perhaps it is simply the truth. That symbol, she said it represents her bloodline? And why do I recognize it from the sack in Mr. O'Finn's room? Is it possible that they share the same powerful Milesian ancestors? Dean's attendance. 7 evidence filed. Yeah, that's a pretty big one. And still some people we can discuss it with. And I wonder if there's a third. I mean, it could be us. Probably is us, the way these stories work. I think that we need some blue one. There we go. Miss Dean attended because blank. Probably. And invite. Promised information about her powerful Milesian ancestors. What if? I know what happened here.
Someone invited Miss Dean to the manor. Someone who knew about her Milesian lineage. They also seem to believe that she is a wellspring of magical potential.
I've known people who are happy to exploit the skills of others. Did Miss Dean's mysterious correspondent really help her from the goodness of their heart? Or rather, what were they getting out of it for themselves? Can I learn anything about the culprit from this?
It's an organizer? They know Miss Dean. They do not know Miss Dean. They're Milesian themselves. Doesn't mean it is an organizer. I don't know what this means.
I don't know. The invite is bespoke and looks nothing like the Blake letter-headed paper.
That may be on purpose, but it also may suggest the inviter was just another guest, using the event to cover their true intentions.
Oh, Séance organizer, that's what it means.
This is possible.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That seems unlikely.
Okay, they do not know Miss Dean.
This is likely true. They admit they are a stranger, and that is certainly true. Their entire message is built on intrigue and trust. If she met them, and it was somebody she knew, it could be enough to chase her away. Given that, I am looking for somebody with no prior history with Miss Dean. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what
Miss Dean's attendance. She was invited on the promise of knowledge and power. Achievement. Girls just want to have fun. Oh, another hypothesis. One more fact to work through. I mean, I've crossed out a lot of people. I'm still running with my certain hypothesis. Okay. Think. Donald Finn's goal was to blank, as it is his. I think this would be as his ancient duty as a descendant of Malignant rulers was to protect the land. I feel like you could also say like protect the future. That is what's on his staff. What if? Okay, yeah. It's all about the land. I know what happened here.
So Mr. O'Finn is of an ancient bloodline of Milesian sorceress. As is Miss Dean. Is that why they've gone missing? There are 3 such bloodlines. Is there a descendant of that third line? If so, then who?
I wonder. Mystery solved. I do not yet know his final fate. Mr. O'Finn is of the same bloodline as Miss Dean. This is why he, too, has been taken. Oh, it got dimmer. Druid without a cause. I wonder if I've gathered enough facts to eliminate any suspects. I should check my notes. So we're still have to find the notes. Can't talk to you. Get room 18 profile. We'll have to wait till he's out. Talk to Master Blakey. Still can't do anything about that. Still have to find the note. And again, it's finding the code for that one. Atrium for the locker. I mean, how many combinations could there be? There's always guess and check. The way. You still a profile. Is there anything I want to ask now? Hotel finances, haunted expression, tired shoulders. You're looking at the device. You seem worried. Is everything alright? Do I now? I suppose it is fair to say that I have a lot riding on this event. Once it is done, it will be nice to return to the way things were and relax for a spell. Keeping an eye on the time, Marquess? This seance has been planning for some time now. As we near the seance itself, it feels as if time is slowing. I am most eager to get to it.
If you'll excuse me.
I think we're missing some stuff, but probably not until we get out this silent dinner. Okay, let me try. So we definitely can't get into the bathhouse through here. And it's clearly we need to take... We need to go through the not-so-hidden door in the supply closet. What am I... Maybe they're all this. All these symbols. But I just can't think of any... Anytime I've seen a note that has those kind of symbols. Oh, another one in there. This is the Bible one. Do another quick document review. Mistine's signature, guest sign-in. Lots of timetables, these notes, Mistine's journal. Oh, that's some symbols. Okay. I can work with this. Triangle, diamond. Plus, full half moon, triangle, and then diamond. Oh, thank goodness. Not so hidden door. Then we can finally finish Miss Darcy, and maybe, maybe this will give us some hint towards Rory. Cabinet, soaps. Nothing in the hamper. Lots of lockers. Which key do we have? 11. Oh. Bathhouse. Room corridor. Probably in a different place. Nothing in there. Might as well. You never know. Okay, can't actually get into the bathhouse. This, okay, this is to the corridors, bathhouse. Pop into the gents. Looking for number 11. Wait, we were in the gents, excuse me. Can we listen first? His locker key. Jewelry box. Okay. I see several things in there. A ring. I wonder how important this is to Miss Dean that she left it behind. It looks too big for a lady's finger. It must be fitted to a man. Then why was it in Miss Dean's possession? Okay, I think that might be what we've been looking for. Miss Dean received a threatening letter from Mr. Scarrett. I have brought my dagger. I hope you're ready for what comes next, Scarrett. I can also make out number 451. It must have been written on the page atop this one. 451. A letter from Dr. Callahan. It seems to be part of a longer conversation. Seems to be offering to meet her and teach her some Irish magic, despite some warning or refusal from Fia on the matter. Make no mistake, my respect for my aunt is unwavering, but she's rigid in her ways, and she won't be persuaded on this. She prioritizes safety over progress, protection above any sort of advancement. You want recognition? Of course you do, and I swear you shall have it. My aunt might not understand that, Evelyn, but I promise you I do. Wow. I might not be who you asked for, but I know the tradition in and out, and I think we could help each other. Consider it, won't you? Okay, there we go. The missing page from Miss Dean's journal. Seems like Miss Dean sacrificed her friendship with Miss Quinn to gain access to some texts. Understandably, Miss Quinn was not thrilled with this. Okay. That's a lot of important things. Wonder what... Oops. Okay. Out we go. Do we have to go back out the secret? And 451, I don't know if we... Could be a page number... Okay. We do have to go through the secret door. But that should help us. We can finally do the exorcism from ages ago. I think was like our second mystery. I have to ask Miss Darcy to like identify the ring, possibly, and I assume doing Rory would lead us. Let's... Darcy... Yeah, we should have to probably discuss it with her. Okay, you're in the drawing room. The Exorcism from the hit movie. I've never seen it. Well, I guess it's probably not surprising given... my sort of lack of interest in... Well, it's not for lack of interest, but... struggle with horror. My struggles with horror. I quite like horror in theory. See you later, Gig. Have a lovely weekend. Okay. There's this ring. Finally.
Mr. Ward, you come back to me.
Tell me about this ring. Here, Mrs. Darcy, do you happen to recognize this ring? Where did you get that? I found it around the hotel. Does it mean something to you? Not anymore. It was my husband's, the dog that he was. No, keep it. I won't look at that awful thing. Okay.
That was all.
Good day.
Now... Where are you? Oh, Mr. Dupre, you're right there. Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, we can also ask you about this stuff.
Mr. Dupre, would this work for Mrs. Darcy's needs?
Let me see. You know, I think it will. Come, let us first find Mrs. Darcy, and then a secluded area to perform the rite.
That's a scary ghost. We put him in the ring?
Yes, I think he is gone.
You now have a possessed ring.
Not quite. I've bound him to the ring. As long as it remains undamaged, he can torment you no further.
Well then, on my journey home, I shall lodge this into a clay sod and drop it off the side of the ferry. Thank you, gentlemen, both. I harbour no regret for what I did to that man. But I am glad he did not convince me to harm that stupid, selfish woman. Before coming here, I did not think this mystical business had anything to it. I wish I was still so naive. Seeing my husband's ghost was more than I wanted. Now, if you will excuse me, Yes, I need to lie down for a while.
Mystery solved. Mrs. Darcy will no longer attend the séance. Now freed of the ghost driving her to murder, she has dropped her vendetta against Miss Dean. Oh, see ya, Pills. Have a lovely night. I know I was expecting us to send the ring to the ghost landfill. Till death do us part. Mystery solved. That's the achievement. And Ebe. Ebe has stuff like Ebe and Yume Nikki are so influential in like RPG Maker history. I feel like I should try them out at some point. But Ebe being shorter sounds interesting. Rory's goal is to blank his blank by blank blank blank. To escape. Assume it's escape his Aunt Shadow by proving his modern techniques are his abilities? Modern techniques are valid. Let's try. What if? I know what happened here.
Dr. Callahan wants to prove that the modern magical techniques are as valid as Fia's old ones. I should find and confront him about this.
We can do that, confront. I think he's outside. Yeah, with the stables. That's where atrium. I feel like LK's son asked me a while back what if I bought anything, and I think I forgot to answer. What or south. I got anything from the southeast corridor. Got anything from the Steam summer sale. The only things I got were at that such a backlog, and yes, I'm sorry. There's sometimes I like see a comment and I'm like, I'll answer that when I like get through the scene or like finish the current conversation, and I forget. And then we just move on and I forget, but I did. That one just popped up. I only got the 2 Darkest Dungeon games and DLC. It's such a backlog. I think Colum said Hellmaiden is coming out soon. Oh my goodness. It's too much.
Mr. Ward.
I have to confront you, sorry about this. Your goal is to escape your Aunt Shadow by proving your modern techniques are valid. Don't know I have to yell at you about this.
A thing that I would say really shouldn't need proving. It probably seems ridiculous to you, Mr. Ward, being so focused on getting her to recognize me.
No, I get it.
No. My older brother, he always overshadowed me. I began to take Risks at work. It was an effort to be seen, and in the end, it cost me dearly. It cost him dearly. I understand very well, Doctor.
Then maybe you can help. There has to be a way to prove to Fia that I'm not a child anymore. I've learned her ways, and I'm not as good at them as she is, yes, but I've gained new knowledge she doesn't have. I've forged my own path, and I am her peer. If not now, then when?
You want to help me with this well puzzle?
Take my research. Maybe she'll listen to you. Maybe there's another way to convince her. I no longer see a way forward, but I haven't entirely given up hope.
Components! Yes! Okay, that is exactly what we need. Okay, now we can go check on Fia again. Yes, I think with Darkest Dungeon, but I think after I finish this, which I'm assuming maybe 1 or 2 more episodes, I think if we can get up to like the silent dinner, here, because then we're at like, I assume point of no return endgame kind of thing. Maybe we'll finish it then. And then I want to do... And the next big one is Outer Wilds, of course. But I thought in between that I wanted to do something like a couple in between tryouts, because I've been promising I wanted to show off Baten Kaitos forever. And we'll try out both Darkest Dungeons. And then I think finally be a good time for Outer Wilds, assuming... Again, the reason why I like put it off for so long... Okay, we can sort of go up into the side. We don't have to like go over the bridge necessarily. One was I was like sort of in... I knew I'd like it. I didn't want to play it at a time where I'd have to be like interrupted a whole bunch or like I knew I could stream fairly consistently. That's the main thing. I wanted to save it for then, not have to take like big breaks in the middle of everything. And also I've always been, because it's like such a beloved game, I've always felt a bit intimidated by it. Okay, so we have both of them. This is the answer.
So, why did you bring us both here, Mr. Ward? I have work to attend to.
I have a puzzle to solve.
Your ritual isn't working because you are divided. Times are changing, Miss Callahan. The land is changing. And to protect them, you might need to be open to change too.
Rubbish! Go on then. Let's get this over with.
Okay, a dash of venom. That's where I didn't... Yeah, so I only had half of these before. I assume venom is Viper Fang. A metal that it's blue. Gallium. Tree bark. Branch from a yew tree. Argon. Wax. Top it off with a handful of wax. Next ingredient is all ingredients added.
We did it. We did it.
You're right. We did. I'm sorry, Rory. I've been too hard on your ways. Too hard on you.
All it took was a third party to prove it.
I wanted the old way to be the only way. Maybe because I am the old way. Maybe I'm not ready to hand over the role yet. But now I know that when I do, you're ready for it.
Thank you, Fia. That means a lot. Now, what was that green glow?
Aliens.
I'm not sure. But I feel the better for it. Reinvigorated. Whatever that lot have planned for this seance, I feel ready for them. I feel like we're ready for them. You'll join me, won't you?
I'd be honored to, Aunt.
Mr. Saul, Miss Callahan will be protected at the seance. She has healed the land with the help of her nephew. Mystery solved. Dr. Callahan will be protected at the seance. His aunt accepted his help. His way is to protect the land. Keeping in the family, that was the achievement. Do I need to ask you... Is there anything...
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
Can I maybe get some protections at the seance? I'm getting the, like, I'm in danger feeling. Did you know that Miss Dean hails from the powerful Milesians bloodline? That's what I've been hearing, at least. That's the scuttlebutt. Does she now? That little... No wonder she... Oh, I've no time to spend on bitterness, Declan. I hope she miraculously puts it to good use and leave it at that. What can you tell me about the Milesians? Well, that's a race of men who came to this island and battled the gods for the right to stay. Funny, we first fought them, then we worshipped them, then we largely forgot. I like that more than worshipping the god that we all lost to in the end myself.
You take...
Okay, 2 more. Sure, we can't do anything for a minute. Do we still... Haunting is still a... The hedge maze is still a mystery. Research Irish mythology, research the old gods have done that. Search the hedge maze. I have to, like, go back to the library and look at the books we read. Mr. Toussaint, help. I'll see if you have anything else to say. Actually, let's take a look at this thing. Standing stone. We figure out anything to do with this? Okay. Should we check out the anvil again? Maybe it's back to the library. See if there are any discussion points with Mr. Toussaint. I really don't want to search the hedge maze in the wet dark.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Okay, nothing.
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
Sorry, you're the tutorial character. You cannot help me. Let's just see if anything pops up as I run through here. There's the anvil. Have anything else to say? I think maybe I'll try looking at the library books again and seeing if anything was added. And actually, timetable. Was there any bar opens? At 5, there is talk history of the region. Maybe that will tell me something. I don't know, I've been going to all the talks, and they have been, I guess, presumably you can get the information other ways. But the fact that they just drop some really important discussion topics, it's been very useful. Keeping on track of things. Anything...
Mr. Ward.
Anything to say about the washerwoman? This may sound odd, but have you seen a woman washing clothes on the grounds? You mean the housekeeper, Mrs. Joyce? I assume she does all of that work in the basement. Certainly I've seen none of it anywhere else. Okay.
Good and
Sorry about the possession, man. That's rough, buddy. Why don't we check out... You're gonna be at the bar for a while. Why don't we... Because again, I don't even know what, like, your question is. And it just said profile, so... I guess we can see if there's any, like, unlocked... topics? Since we last spoke? Just because we need to kill a little bit of time for it before the talk, and then figure out Shersha's thing. Where are you? Oh, you're meant to be here. Oh, you're in the graveyard, technically. Okay. Oops. Back and forth, or we could just wait, but I don't want to waste time while there's... Well, I feel like maybe on the second day you could unlock fast travel. The other characters seem to be able to do it. We can find the teleportation sigil, and then you'll have to solve the puzzle every time, but at least I don't have to go through the hedge maze. I assume the thing with, Father Sinot tearing his robes off will have to have a payoff, but they, like, didn't really give us an action to work with. And if there's nothing... Where are you? And if... Might have unlocked the law ending. Good point, good point. Yeah, we don't really have... Yes, we can just ask. What brings you to the seance, if I may ask? Well, aside from there not being much else to do at this time of year. The seance, of course, so I don't have anyone beyond the veil I need to talk to. I will leave my dead in peace. This place is changing around us as Halloween night draws near. The veil is thinning. That's all I have need of. Who knows? It might even be interesting. I won't hang my hopes on it. Did you see that odd contraption in the atrium? The what? Can't say I've given much notice to anything in that room. Okay.
I'll be off. Don't let me...
You are still... Oops, not... Profile. Guess there's... Are there people I can ask about the angel stuff, I suppose? One more. I was curious about it, so I thought I did like ask several people about like the soul jars and such, but perhaps not enough. Oh, did we ask Mr. Dupre? He was also someone. Yeah. Okay, where are you? You're blank. I'm gonna be in your room. It says you can still be in the drawing room. Let's check that out. Back and forth. I am looking forward to the secret demiurge boss battle. We have QTEs where you have to draw the symbols. Solve the puzzles. As you can. Oh, its game's done quick. I haven't even watched anything. I've been so behind. I said my game's done quick, I suppose. I need to catch up on that. Can you tell me about soul jars?
Hello again.
Do you know anything about soul jars, Mr. Dupre? Well, simply put, Mr. Ward, they are as they sound. They're jars for storing souls, and not something I'd use beyond the most extreme of circumstances. Yeah, that was helpful.
Not at all.
That was so helpful. There's... anything else we can... Angel sketches... Talk to you... We haven't talked to Dr. Callahan about laudanum. Are you still gonna be... Okay, back to the stables. I feel like I should apologize to Ward. That's West Tower. Unless, will you be... Where will you be afterwards? Will you be, like, gathered for the talk? Because that's also an option. Just waiting for it. And I could... Yours. No. Then you're a mystery, so we might as well do this. Tell me about the laudanum. Tell me about the laudanum. I saw Mr. Amara taking some laudanum. Not a small amount, too. Is there danger in that, Doctor? Of course there is, but I'm worried more about why he's taking it at that volume. Some people get a dependency for the stuff, it's true, but he's using it to mask the pain of his various foolhardy risks. Thrill seeker, hypothesis, there we go. A writing accident here, a beating in an alleyway there. People talk, and it seems this poor man has something of a death wish. Thank you.
Be well.
Making sure is to summon, I assume it's an angel, and trap it so we can, okay. Summon an angel and trap it so he can stop his substances? Stop his communications? Oh. Is that up? Oh, he can trap risking. Stop risking his life to see. Okay, I see. Stop risking his life to see it. What if I know what happened here?
Mr. O'Mara wants to trap an angel. I should find and confront him about this.
Okay. Instead of running all the way back to the graveyard, we might just wait for him to head to the bar himself. And while we're here, I just want to double check the books in the library. Hydrate. Double checking. Oh, smithing gods. Okay, it is. This is adding. Sometimes it sort of shows the thing already being highlighted. So I assumed we'd already seen some of these. The old Irish goddess of healing poetry and the hearth, smithing, and much else besides. Kayla? A goddess, a hag, and a diviner whose domains are cold, winds, and winter. Okay, hold on. Let me get the. I haven't had it up. I need to have it up. So here's my. See if these are in my pronunciation guide. So I have it. Yeah, Kayla and Glivnu. And the goddess Anne Morgan. The war witch of the Tuatha De Danann was the goddess of war, wealth, and death. Crows are her symbol. Wonder what came of all these gods. Is there anything? Look up the fate of the gods. The Battle of Taltiu was a fierce battle between the Tuatha De Danann and the Milesians that lasted many days and saw both sides using underhanded tactics. Eventually, after too much loss, a truce was reached and it was agreed that the land would be split evenly between both parties. To show their goodwill, the gods let the Milesians choose their half first. The Milesians tricked the gods for when it was their time to pick. They picked the top half. The gods, true to their word, accepted the deal and moved underground to Turnadog, part of the other world, to live with the Fae. Can't find anything. Looks like any books on it have been taken away. I should ask around for more information. The tribe of mankind, a word for the ancient Irish, I suppose, from which many of us are descended. Led here thousands of years ago by three chieftain brothers, Aberfin, Amergin, and Aramon, who are said to be powerful sorcerers. They clashed with the old gods, the Tuatha De Danann, and reached a truce after much fighting. They agreed to split the land in half between them, but the Milesians tricked the old gods and picked the top half. That's when the gods disappeared underground and mankind settled this land. Okay. Important. Good. It's in the books all along. Brings us back to the anvil. Think. Hey, the manor's haunted by... They want to... turn to... I assume they want to... through the portal. Or is it the Morgan because of the crows? What if? Okay. Haunted by... Oh, a shadowy figure, actually. Want to... Or is it in... I assume they wanted to get back up, but maybe they want to invade. Oh, I'd like some pizza. I'm doing well, thank you. Happy to be streaming. Let's actually read through these. Which of the Toa de the Nun? I assume it's... I wish other words. So then, which is the one that like represents? Want to return? Study, battle. Because there was like that feeling of longing. Reset. The manor is haunted by... This is also... Faye, whose name is Shadowy Figure. They want to... We did see an apparition of... We did! I was wondering if it was... Was it Gleivnu? But we've seen the crows all over the place. I wasn't sure if the forge was like a... Like another, like, metaphor. I thought that Morgan was... I thought they want to, like, return up here, but... I don't think there's a right... Or, like, leave Tirnanog. Study, forge, invade, battle, lose, return to... I mean, I feel like this is definitely the portal. Wait, hold on, let me make sure the... These are the right colors. This is the first one, like, I sort of... I don't know, because it's not matching. Am I losing? Hello, Trent. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is definitely the portal. They want to invade. I'm well, thank you. Forge study. Study the Malaysian rulers. I feel like I'm totally missing. I guess we could ask because they're missing. We don't tend to need that. Oh, and Morgan is not behind the shadowy presence, so it has to be... Bree. Okay, so it does have to be... Gleivnu. I'm playing the Séance of Blake Manor. Battle invade. Battle invade, steady return to lose. Like, I want to have it as like can't quite. None of these like feel quite like I can match one of these together. Portal Fate, Trinog, Legion Rulers, Twilight and Nun. I wish sometimes it would like tell you which ones were correct. I guess I can like ask people about Glebe New. That could give me a better idea. Smithing and hospitality, like why would you be I like the slow pan. Make sure you look at that. Can we, if we wanted to ask, oh, talk to somebody. Maybe we are missing something. Normally it, like... We have everything if it's... Well, maybe if we have the hypothesis, but... Let's get us to the next hour. Wait a whole 2 minutes. Undo the talk. Oh, got dark. Well, I hope I don't have to go back into the hedge maze anymore after that.
Well, this is quite the turnout. Even the Marquess himself has come. Well, I hadn't expected anyone to take much interest in the area. I suppose I should start by introducing myself. My name is Simon Coventry. I'm going to share some interesting facts about this part of Ireland that I picked up while researching for this trip. So, I'm sure you all know, this land came into the Blake family in the 1650s after Cromwell's invasion.
Oh, Cromwell. Look at that hot pink chalk in the background.
What I found interesting was what came before. This land was a place of worship and innovation. A gathering spot for scholars and engineers and artists to work on understanding and advancement, the betterment of their people. Easy pickings for Edward Blake. No doubt he and Cromwell cared very little for any knowledge held by primitive pagans. I couldn't find anything that spoke to what happened at the work from that site. Presumably it was set ablaze. One has to assume not everyone was put to death by Cromwell's forces. However, I suspect many surrounding families have stories and knowledge passed down from that time, and those people. Why, given his background, perhaps our very own Dr. Callahan is linked to that place.
You flatter me, sir.
Perhaps those survivors are the reason that Connacht is home to all manner of wonderful myths and sacred sites. Rathroin and Owenoga Cave, Queen Maeve and her cattle raids, the Children of Lear. All fascinating stories, but too long to get into here. Certainly worth a read in the very well stocked library here, if you find yourself bored. Not that I can see that happening with the seance only hours away.
Does anything of the pre-Christian site still exist?
I'm glad you're out, Father Sinat.
Oh, I don't think so, I'm afraid. From what I can gather, it was all razed to make way for the castle and its estate.
I read one monk's account that what was here before was partially underground.
You've done your homework, Father. Yes, some accounts do suggest that, though none of the maps I've studied show anything useful. Marquess?
There are some sinkholes on the far reaches of the grounds, where caverns beneath the old settlements collapsed in. I do not know whether those collapses are the result of time, or if they were manually closed. I suppose it matters not either way. Nothing else remains.
Well, there you go, Father. That's me, I am afraid. I've nothing else to share. Probably quite mundane in the face of everything, but nothing wrong with a break in the face of madness.
2 people we need to talk to. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Obscure Scholar. Attend all of the talks. I don't know if that gave us actual info. Let's see. No? Okay. Look at the Marquess. Okay. More people to talk to. We can do that. Father!
Yeah.
Tell me about the Murphy child. Father, I was wondering if I might ask something of you. I couldn't tell you without knowing what it is you'd ask of me. The cook, Miss Murphy, has a little girl who was taken into custody by Magdalene Laundry shortly after her birth. She's anxious for news of her. I said I'd ask her on behalf. Is this one of the times when it's like maudlin? There is so much suffering in this life, is there not? Why is it that God allows a child to be taken from her mother? Is that bond not God's plan? Is it not sacred? What agents of divine are we, that we would do something so vile? Are we agents of the divine at all? What you ask is outside of my power influence, at least as you would ask it. I would end her suffering, all suffering, in my own way. But that is of no use to her, here, now. I'm sorry to say that she will not see the child again by conventional means, Mr. Ward. But we are surrounded by unconventional people, are we not? Maybe win them as a way to see what cannot normally be seen. Now go with God and help that poor girl. We do. Give the well. I thought we would be doing,
I'll take my...
Go with...
I guess like future sight isn't quite the same thing. Okay. Oh no, I have to go back into the well. Not back to the well. I actually have to go all the way there again. Or we can do front act. I assume we can talk to... Can we talk to Fia instead? Is she any closer? We could talk to her, but... There's a mystery right now, but could be at the hedge maze. Okay. Mr. Scarrett, I don't quite know what's going on with your mystery, but I need to talk to you.
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
Tell me about this letter. Tell me about a menacing letter to Miss Dean. I'm starting to come around the fast travel. I mean, the other characters can do it. I don't see why we can't. We truly left the hedge maze. The whole game is a maze. We're all in a hedge maze of our own making. Were you in correspondence with Miss Dean, Mr. Scarrett? Why, yes, I was. I've taken a shine to her, I won't deny. Not in that way, you understand. She has opened my eyes, and I intend to repay her kindness this weekend. Okay.
Good day, Miss.
Good day.
That didn't lead to much. Oh yeah, we have the code. What does... We can check it. Yeah, let's go back to his room. Maybe he had a safe or something that I don't remember. We are never I just remembered, we're never leaving the hedge maze. We're always going to be brought back there, because that's where the grand seance is going to be held. I should just accept this. The farther I run, I'm just gonna be brought back there. It is fruitless. All roads lead to the hedge maze. Where's Mr. Scarrett's room? Other side, okay. Thought it was one of these. Just in case you fast traveled. Yep, you have a lockbox. 4, 5, 1. Cards and a note. The hangman. A dagger. Look, it looks more ceremonial than practical. I feel like saying you bring the knife could mean... Doesn't have to be a threat. Cards and a note. Some tarot cards with a note. The cards I drew for you, Michael. Make of it what you will. ED. 3 cards. One marked the hangman, another 10 of pentacles, and finally death. Finally the death card. What do they mean? I know someone we can ask. Depends where she is, but we do need to get to... I don't know where you are. But let's go check out the bar. Maybe I should just go search the hedge maze for her. After all... We never truly left there, have we? There you are. No proper save.
You...
Confront. Your goal is to summon an angel and trap it so you can stop risking your... exclamation point. Yeah.
Am I so easily read? Oh dear. I'm not much for secrets, but I'd rather have some mystique. Apparently that's not at all the case, as you've got me pinned. Ah, well. It's true, after all. There's an angel somewhere about me. I know it. But I can only ever see it when I am, well, close to death. If only I could speak with it. Find out what it is it wants. But I never get more than a few moments. A few words. But I can't continue on like this. I'm not entirely heartless. If something more permanent were to happen to me, my poor mother. So, whatever it is behind that veil of life, yes, I intend to seize the thing. To take a hold of it and get my answer. For better or worse. That's the idea, anyhow. But I cannot get to the thing. And I'm going absolutely spare trying to make it work. Maybe... would you help me with it? While the veil is low, I mean. And with more eyes on it, this might be my best chance.
Oh, absolutely.
Come to my room and see if you can help. After all, your senses were sharp enough to figure me out.
I gotta see how this turns out.
Here, this is a Babel stone. It's used to translate Enochian, the language of angels. Do you think you can figure out how it works? It's a matter of translation, I think, for a name. The notes are here in my trunk.
Where's your trunk? Okay. This is the puzzle? I want the... Suisse? Suisse all along? Like... This in my god? This must be the name of the angel. She is an angel. I should inform Mr. Omar that I've deciphered his notes.
Any joy, Mr. Ward? The notes for the Babel stone are just here in my trunk.
I think your angel's name is Swivna.
Livna.
Swivna? All right, I'll try it. You'll stay, right? You couldn't possibly leave at this stage. Okay, so we've drawn the trap. Now, I just say the thing's name. Swivna, come to me, O angel of mine. Ah! It worked! You have been what stands on the brink of life and death, shining down on me.
Shining down on me, that is how I feel about Suisse.
You are the thing that I've seen. The light. You have been what I couldn't reach. But now, I can see you. I can see you. I am sorry. I was going to trap you and keep you to myself. To bask daily in your glory, for selfish joy. But I see now. I will clean up my act. I will preserve myself and spread your word. You have my heart and soul. I am your agent and await only your direction, my angel, my friend.
He's found his Kamioshi.
It is gone.
is gonna become so good at Wotage.
I really... Thank you, Mr. Ward. From the bottom of my heart.
Welcome to the Hoshiomi, friend.
I knew I could only carry on as I was for a short while longer, but I could not stop myself. I needed to see, to know, and you have helped me truly open my eyes. It's hard to explain such a revelation in oneself. I'm a different man to the one I was even 30 minutes ago, that much I know. But who I am now, that's yet unknown to me. I don't know whatever journey I've just started, but for the first time in a while, I'm thrilled by the very prospect of it.
This is me. This is me, when I first watched VTubers, that was me at... This is totally me, when I... when I first watched Ina's debut. The first time hearing Stella just hits different. Absolutely. Still my all-time fave. I love Ghost, but it's gotta be Stellar.
I believe Swevna, wants me to attend the Séance still. Swevna wants to witness it. Maybe through me? I don't know. However this works, I get the impression that something will happen there. I feel as if I will be safe. So I guess this is a warning for you and the others? But now, I need to sit down. Would you kindly see yourself out, Mr. Ward? And again, thank you.
Mystery solved. Mr. Amaro will be protected by his angel, his Kamioshi, during the seance. Mr. Amaro has met his angel and pledged his life to it. Oh, Bibbidi Ba, of course. It's still stellar for me, but Bibbidi Ba and Ghost probably. Touched by an Angel. Caramel Pain is good. Touched by an Angel was the achievement. That lad has a decent heart underneath it all, but still I'm worried for his future. That Angel is unlike anything I could have imagined. It was beautiful, divine even, but heavenly? Can't say for certain. What matter if Angel lures someone to their own death? I pray its intentions are pure. Perhaps I should try to learn more of this angel of his, so we say. I guess, I mean, I think to finish off, why don't we go... Wait. Why don't we just go check out the library and then I'll finish off? Because we... Oh, there's so many opportunities for the episode title now. The other way. Quicker way. Then we'll be in the Gnostic Bible here. I don't think there's much room on here for much else. Is there anything for Irish gods, Mary, Blake, Percival, medical, lucid dreaming, Egyptian archaeology, like history? Is there? Okay, religion, maybe. Okay, not these in particular. Maybe not. I thought it's blank. Oh, is that interesting? Is that the same? Risking is blank. Was it the same? It's using the same variable, and that's why it was blank in the actual text? The separate religion book. Spiritualism? British history, world history, flora and fauna, medicine, sciences, psychology, archaeology, geography, world mythology, mythology. I guess we could check if we want any more about our other stuff here. But yeah, no VTuber section. What kind of a library is this? You need me here. Oh, you're in Sweden. Okay, you're here in Irish folklore. The Madness of Sweden tells the story of Sweden Mac Coleman, a king of... Is this in my... I don't think this is in my guide. A region in the northeast of Ireland, who tried to expel Bishop Ronan from church activities on his land. Sweden eventually attempts to murder the bishop and succeeds in killing the bishop's psalmist with a spear. In response, Bishop Ronan cursed Sweden that he would wander the land like a bird, and second, that he would eventually die by spear just as he had killed the monk. The tale describes how Sweden wandered the world as a madman, moving from tree to tree until he eventually dies in the very way the curse was detailed. Throughout his mad wandering, Sweden occasionally stops at each location to recite a poem. Some say that anyone who sees the bird or hears the poems will themselves be driven to madness. Okay. And is there any Irish mythology? Can you add anything? Yeah, we did check these. Noga's gone. Look up vampires. I think we have to look up vampires before we finish. Undead humans who survive by draining the blood of the living. A common supernatural element in most European cultures. Examples include the Albanian Striga, Greek Rykolakas, Roman Strigoi, and Irish Abharta. It's called a dwarf for its childlike proportions. Despite its anger and bloodthirst, its subjects were drawn to it as if under a spell. They are nigh impossible to kill, being vulnerable only to wood from the yew tree. Even then, once killed, it needs to be buried upside down and weighed down with a stone of such size that it would take at least 5 good men to move it. For these reasons, it is said that once a land is plagued by an Abharta, they are never truly free from it, that it will return to feed on generation after generation. That actually became... Oh, interesting. Known for mind control and drinking the blood of its subjects. That... discussable with Walter. You know, I was hoping for vampires, but... I mean, hoping for werewolves, but I'll take vampires. One thing... I think if it would add anything, tarot. Okay. I was... Okay. So where are we? Shersha, Shersha we've pretty much finished. We just have to find Fia or go to the well, presumably. Mr. Scarrett. I think we have to figure out what the deal with the reading is. We have a couple people to talk to. Miss Mantovani's the main one who does that, but I guess while you're here, certainly we can talk to you about it. Tell me about these cards. And Tara, what would a spread of the Hangman, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Death card mean to you? Well now, let me see. The Hanged Man, he represents spiritual development and patience, I believe. Death doesn't mean death, not really. In an abstract sense, yes, like how part of you dies as you change and grow. But that's all. It's not a card to be scared of. Or maybe it is, but not in the way most people would assume. The Ten of Pentacles is about family and sharing, and the security and peace one gets from that. As for the meaning together, I must admit I don't really know. I work with the cards as a way to focus my own gifts. I honestly couldn't give a clear reading here, not while my sight is dulled. Okay, we do probably have to find Miss Mantovani to finish that up. But wow, look how much we've gone through. I was worried about not being able to finish everything. Mr. Blake, we're not gonna be able to do anything, I think, until we investigate. And yeah, same with Blake. Okay, so gotta find Miss Mantovani, who we don't know the rest of this time. And Fee at least will be in the hedge maze later. Wait, who's the other people we can talk to? Talk to him. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty sure it's Miss Mantovani we need here. Don't know how to do that though. We don't know where you are. We will be given in the dining room. I don't think we can like talk to you all. Missing. Well, we'll do our best. Okay. But wow. Okay, so I'm hoping next episode could be the last one, depending how long Endgame is. We'll finish up these last two, and then we just basically wait for the silent dinner. At which case we have that hour to investigate and talk to, I presume. And then it'll be time for the seance, but a bunch of people either protected or no longer attending. I have my hypothesis, and the walls are closing in on some of these people. But there we go. Alright everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I haven't decided... Oh, and we have to do this hypothesis that I was getting a bit lost at. I'll think on it for next time. Let's do a proper save. And thank you everyone, I super appreciate it. I was feeling a bit low earlier, but low enough that I was like, I I don't want to stream. But then I was like, no, God always cheers me up, and of course it does. So we'll be a few streams next week. I have time. Regardless, hope you all have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.